Hey everyone, I'm Chelsea. This semester I wasn't quite sure what we were going to talk about. I knew that it would involve Chicanos and Chicanas, obviously, but it definitely went further than what I was expecting. Over the semester, I definitely realized the importance of representation for cultures and the importance of proper immigration laws and just the way we handle it in general. Um, Over the semester, I was really impacted by the bronze screen filming that we did and watching this segment of Adam Ruin's immigration. And El Norte really affected how I view things, especially for immigration. Um, Overall, I really had a black and white view of immigration. It seemed so simple. You do the process, and you're either accepted or denied. But now, after this semester and just seeing what's going on in the world, I definitely have a new understanding of how immigration works and the loopholes that are in it, and just how unfit the process is for today's world. Especially then, I became empathetic to others after watching El Norte. There was a real connection for me with Rosa and Enrique because it is me and my brother, and I could definitely see us trying to stick together through such a rough process. They came from a village where their life was in danger, only to put themselves in danger to get a better life in the end. And then Rosa ended up passing away from the journey to a better life, which is such a crazy experience in itself. I think that if more lawmakers saw films such as El Norte, they would have more compassion for people in those situations. And I hope that it would cause them to change their minds about how they view things and definitely fix the laws that we have in place and create some better ones and just a better justice system. And then to top all of this off, I think that if they watched Adam Ruins Immigration, they would really see where they're messing up. It definitely affected me to see just the process of the court systems when you need to go up against a judge to discuss your case, how quickly they have to get through cases, and the overworked, underpaid people in those offices who, if anyone's ever been in a situation like that, can understand how things slip through the cracks. I think that honestly, lawmakers should probably take a course like the one we did this semester just to understand what's really happening in the world and the plight that Chicanos and Chicanas go through every day. I think that small changes would honestly go a long way in terms of fixing immigration and making it a safer journey for people that are just trying to make a better way for their family or to escape poverty in life or death situations. I think until that happens, there are other ways to make change, though, and I definitely think that representation in media is a huge part that we can fix now in a quicker time frame than changing laws and the way that the government sees people. You know, Watching the bronze screen was definitely an opener for me. Um, these people basically gave up their culture, their history to make a better life for themselves and become stars, which is ridiculous because most of them ended up playing these systemic stereotypes of maids or gangbangers, which is not true to who they are. Yes, there might be those type of people in the world, but there's so much more to the Chicanos and Chicanas of this world, especially in America. I think for future generations, they need to see a better perspective of where they come from and who they can be in this world. Instead of constantly looking at old movies of people being in gangs, why not look at, a Frida Kahlo documentary or something else? But those are rare and they're needed more than any time now. I think it also would go a long way to help people that are not in the Latino community understand the Latino community. Unfortunately, it's sad to say, but a lot of people base their understanding of the Latino community on what they see in the media and what they watch on their TVs. So the more positive representation, the more people would be open minded to what's happening in the world. At least that's what I see. A better perspective could lead to more change in this world. Um, I know those are crazy ideas, but I think that something has to happen. Something must change. And that's definitely where I've come to over the semester. And I hope that if these things were to happen, we could build more compassion and empathy and a better understanding of other cultures in this world. It's not 100% fixed, but at least it is something. And, I have hope for the future, and hopefully I can take what I learned from this semester and move it forward and teach everyone in my family and future generations that it's not all about what we see every day in films and the negative stuff that's reported. So, thanks a lot, guys.